was Carnage was not on the team back when they played us. But here we go. We're actually getting started now on Archways. And Grain is going to be attacking in first. He did have a close chance in the previous map as the first attacker. There's the Whitney Houston we're looking for.
That's right.
And Grain, of course, is representing Bosnia and Herzegovina, as he always does. Yeah.
That's right. Well, I've missed my daily dose of Whitney Houston, so happy to say that Grain will provide that to me multiple times over the course of these matches. But again, that defensive position I was talking about at the back, and it pays off as Grain tried to take a little bit riskier shot, jump up, you fall on a predictable path, but he gets pegged for it, makes his way up to the top, and does land one quick laser, a second one right behind it as well.
Man, that could have just been bad luck for Carnage peeking out at the exact wrong time. I think he was trying to line up the shot on that mid defender there, Griffin. But with time running out, 2 armors left, 1 armor left. Oh, he nabs the laser shot on the defender, doesn't even need to cap the goal. Good job there by Grain.
No celebratory Whitney Houston either, unfortunately. But now Carnage is up, and a very, very quick start for spin move. They didn't have this last go around. They didn't need it, fortunately for them, but now it already puts b2g kind of in a pressure situation.
Yeah, with the next attacker in, Carnage, he's going to have to basically answer for Grain's first successful attack, and that's kind of tough for b2g when, you know, they did choose this map. Obviously, they feel like they've got some kind of working advantage on this map, but obviously Spin Move did play it, I believe, on Monday as well, and advanced. Yeah, they did play against Mercops, so they have obviously some experience on this map. These are some of the older maps in the pool, and they are considered more balanced, so that's why we selected them. Carnage landing 2 great lasers so far, only 1 defender remaining. He could actually hop on the cap and try to answer for Grain's attacking round.
And looks like he is going to get on the point, and he's bounced off of it, takes 2 armors, but gets it right at the very end. That was a very good attempt by Pluxy, but he can't land the 3rd rocket, and we're all tied up 1-1.
Man, that 3rd rocket was so close. I can't believe he actually missed that after landing the first 2 successfully there, but poor Billy will be coming in. This is basically a flip-flop from what we saw on the other map. 3 defensive rounds in a row. Now we've already got 2 successful attacking rounds. Here on Archways, poor Billy going to be working his way up through the right side, headed up toward this middle where the defenders actually spawn. Actually, no, he's going to cross it up, head left. There is another path behind this hill. You don't actually have to go up the ramps that we've seen the players been using so far. Here is that hill that I mentioned, but defenders still have a good position there. Poor Billy with a 42-meter shot on that far defender, and another good 14-meter shot is putting himself in a great position to be able to take this round.
This map actually can turn into a big defensive stalemate, so it's a really good job. Oh, wow, I was going to say by our attackers so far to be able to split the defenders the way they have, but Griffin stepping up in a big way there and closing out that defensive round for b2g.
Yeah, Griffin rushing down poor Billy, stopping him from actually getting that 3rd successful attacking round in a row, and now b2g, they haven't pulled ahead per se. The score is 2-1, but as we mentioned earlier, defensive teams are more or less expected to win the round. It's the attacking rounds that basically push the action. So basically each team only has 1 successful attacking round so far. They've more or less evened the score. It does matter who defended first, though, when you get into those kind of races, because let's say we do get to 6-6, then b2g should be the first to reach 7-6, and if they take an attacking round, it'll just end the game right there without a chance to reprise.
Ooh. Griffin, unfortunately not able to follow up his great defensive round with an attacking round. He did hit this. I don't know if he had meant to jump and didn't realize that he was on, or accidentally was on the sprint pad, but he did speed up right into a rocket.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. I mean, obviously the rocket is being propelled very quickly. Looks like they're taking a little bit of a different defensive stance this time. Pluxy not gonna be aware until he actually gets out there. You can see he doesn't even look over to his left. You could see the nameplate just for a second, but there Carnage actually landing 1 successful rocket, so it's already paid off if Carnage can land another one, and he does. This is gonna be really hard now for Pluxy. The other teammates should be rushing in at this point, and they do. Pluxy is eliminated. Red wins the turn. b2g, they still are looking for that next successful attacking round.
And that's a very risky strategy, because if the attacker actually sees you out there, it's very easy to split the defenders in half and take out that forward defender. But when it works out, man, it can be great, as they just showed us there, as b2g just showed us. Isolating
defenders is a great thing if you can manage it as an attacker. If for example, this blue defender on the left, if Spew Curl, I almost called him Spew Curl, if he could actually get between between the other defenders and him, he could actually isolate him and try to take him out just one-on-one for a few seconds. But wow, look at that shot, basically being shot out of the tree. He answers for it, though, and there's one armor for one defender down.
Yeah, but time is quickly approaching when that capture point can actually become capturable, and Spookgirl trying to make his way around the left-hand side now, split yet another defender out, but the defenders have already fallen back to the other side. Great rocket there from Grain, and this is kind of an uphill battle for Spookgirl. He's going to try and make his way around the back. He does not manage to pick off one of the defenders, and then pays with his life.
All right, still, I hate paying with my life, man, but at least you do respawn in this game. You can pay with your life for a bunch of rounds in a row and still be fine. Grain is going to be attacking in once more for spin move. He was the first one to actually get that successful attacking round on this map, Archways, so he does have, obviously, you know, pretty good favor to be able to do it again. It looks like b2g is falling back to their more traditional defensive stance and not rushing up at all.
The people of Bosnia and Herzegovina are cheering for their representative here in Grain. You can hear the country basically throw up their flags from here.
Yeah, you can hear the crunching too.
Yes.
But Grain actually already taking out one defender. I believe Bosnia is probably going to be more proud of him than Herzegovina, but you never know.
Could be.
One defender left. Carnage against Grain. Grain in a great position there. He does actually take out all three defenders once again. His laser is definitely on point so far in this match. He is doing a little bit of carrying. Poor Billy actually had the first map, its only successful attacking round, but Grain with two already is doing a great work for spin move.
And here's the other guy who's landed a successful attack round so far. It is Carnage making his way in and actually captured it in style, just like Grain has done these past couple of times, but now runs straight into a rocket, and that is a bad way to start an attack round. A second one down as well.
Yep, no defenders down, only one armor remaining. They could actually effectively just rush him down at this point. They don't need to, though, because Carnage, obviously, the onus is on him to actually work his way up toward the goal. It doesn't matter where the defenders are when the round ends, as long as the attacker is not on the goal. So they can basically just sit back and wait, and poor Billy does just that, lands that nice defensive rocket as he moves up the hill, and Blue wins the turn.
And even though spin move could actually close things out here, they don't have to necessarily. They could still lose this one and be on map point, actually match point, sending them forward into the semifinals with their next defensive round. So while poor Billy would love to close it out right now, he doesn't have a ton of pressure on him because they still have kind of a round to give.
That's right. Poor Billy, if he can end it with just 3 more lasers, he will put his team into the semifinals on Friday night's broadcast, the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. You know, one of these teams is obviously going to be there, but this is b2g's last chance. They need to shut him down and to take a successful defensive round next.
And poor Billy trading one armor for one defender there. Pretty equitable trade on both sides. No one really comes away satisfied. And there's just 2 defenders left now. Looks like poor Billy going to try and swing around the side. He almost catches a defender caught out in the open and almost runs into a rocket as well, and then does run into a rocket.
b2g really only needs to land one more shot to keep them alive in this first IPL5 qualifier. There they do, but now this is the important one. It's going to be all on whose shoulders, who will be attacking, and Griffin, it's all on his shoulders. He has to land this attacking round. Again, if we show you here, it's 2 attack rounds successful for spin move, only 1 so far for b2g, and you need to be able to keep up. There we go. Griffin moving up to the left side. It looks like some prediction rockets already flying through there, so this could be tough. Jumping down is always a little bit scary on this map.
Griffin's already made it a bit farther than he did the last time he attacked you. Remember, he went from a great defensive round into a very unsuccessful attacking round, where he took one rocket right off the start, a prediction rocket, took a second one over the top, and never had a chance to assault the point, was immediately eliminated.
All right, Griffin trying to get a look on one of these defenders if he can get one isolated on the side. There he is up on the hill. Grain, that successful attacker for spin move. Actually a long range rocket from Pluxy on the opposite end of the map, actually making a connection there. So 2 armor remaining. Cap will be open in just 2 more seconds. Griffin needs to land 3 lasers somehow, and he's not going to be able to do it. Spin move is actually our first semifinalist team for the first IPL5 North American qualifier.
That's right.